everybody. Sorry I haven't recorded a shir in a few days, but I really wanted to just try to get something in here before Rosh Hashana. I'm sitting here now about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Rosh Hashana, Yom Tov is approaching, and I figured I would just try to take a couple of minutes just to, give us all a few last-minute words of chizuk, of thought about what we're doing over here. So many aspects of Rosh Hashana, so many things to talk about, so many elements of it. But I just want to continue with the thread that we started on Rosh Chodesh Elul of the idea, one idea, one aspect of the day certainly is the element of judgment, the element of din. In the coronation of Hashem, in making him the Melech, and in proclaiming his Malchus and proclaiming his kingship. So, really the din is almost synonymous with that, because, if like the kingdom, the kingship is like, the playing court, that's the field, that's where we're doing everything, is the Malchus of Hashem. So then it's the din, it's the rules that are the parameters that set up the framework. So if we're celebrating the creation of the universe, the creation of the world, the Malchus of Hashem, by definition, we're also getting involved in the din. We're also, focusing in on this idea of the din, of the judgment. And in that element, it's something that we all want to go into the day, as best we can. We all want to look ahead to a year of bracha, a year of simcha, a year without tsaros. A lot of tsaros and Klal Yisrael this past year. All sorts of things. And it's really, we're sitting in uncertain times now with what's going on in Syria and who knows what. And it's really a time that all of Klal Yisrael needs rachmim and needs the din to come out in our favor. And we'll just finish this whole month of Elul with what we started with. Kol maavir al middos maavir lo al kol peshav. A person who is maavir on their middos, a person who puts into play these middos of the Devorah that we've been speaking about. I know we're still in the middle of the second midah. Mr. Shem will continue the series, even after Rosh Hashana. But just a little bit that we saw, the incredible savlanus, the incredible patience of Hashem, the incredible tolerance of Hashem, the incredible amount that Hashem is maavir on his middos. He gives in and he allows us to go and go and go and go and doesn't exact retribution and vengeance and judgment. Keeps on giving us shefa, keeps on giving us life, keeps on giving us bracha, and as much as we're able to do that, Hashem is, the end of the first parak of the Sefer Torah Devorah, he finishes with this, he says, Ad kan hagia shloshes middos. This is at the end of all 13 middos, right? We're only up to the second, right? Hashem will finish. But he says, Ad kan hagia shloshes middos, shebehen yia adam dome el kono. Middos rachem milyonim. Right? This is we've learned through 13 middos that a person should be like his master, should be like Hashem. But look what he says, V'sugula son. What's the segula, right? We all want segulas. Everyone wants a segula. Everyone wants the easy way out, right? Just to, say Perek Shira for 40 days or something, and then see a Yeshua, and do something, right? We all want segulas. He says, I'll tell you what the segula is. Kamo she'yia ha'adam misnaig lamata. The Ramak tells us, the way that a person is conducts himself over here, downstairs. Kach yizke liftoach lo mida elyona melamala mamish. It's exactly this way. It's exactly quid pro quo. What I do over here, that's how Hashem works with me. Mamish, kefi mashi isnaig kach mashpia melamala. The way that I act is the way that I get it. The gorem she'osa midah tayir v'olam, and I bring that midah into the world, not just for me, not just that if I'm the vater and I'm maavir on my middos, Hashem is going to be that way with me, but I bring it into the world. I make the world a better place. I make the world a place where there's more marich af, where Hashem, gives more time, and I bring this midah. If there's ever a time to think about what we started this month with, I read you from Rav Chaim Vital in Shara Kedusha, where he writes how a person should really look for opportunities, to be embarrassed, look for opportunities to be maavir on our middos, because it's like mamash a freebie. It's a freebie when a person is in a tense situation and they want something, and like we said so many times in so many different ways, I had my mind set on something and I wanted something and I was focused on something and something came and got in the way and upset me, right? And I'm maavir on my middos and I let that pass. It's an unbelievable opportunity. Now, I want to just make this very practical. We're going into Yom Tov now. It's Erev Yom Tov today. Hopefully you're seeing this before. And we're going into 3 days of Rosh Hashana and then Shabbos. 3 days. 3 days with family, 3 days with people, 3 days everybody in the same place and all together, no matter who it is that we're with. There are, believe me, all of us are going to have plenty of opportunity to be maavir on our middos. Plenty of opportunities are going to present themselves to us where we're going to find ourselves in a situation that we can either be mevater, give in, or not. So now, I think for a lot of us, one of the biggest Yetzer one of the biggest reasons that we try not to give in, or that comes, I don't want to be a dish rag. Why should I be a dish rag? I don't want to be a dish rag. I have to stand up for myself. Now that's true. There's no question about it. A person, there's a time to stand up for oneself, and there's no question about it. But what I would put forth is like this: perhaps, maybe just on Rosh Hashana, even if it means being a dish rag, right? Even if it means, maybe let's give in. Maybe let's be maavir. Maybe let's be the one who's going to be maavir on our middos, even to an extreme degree, even like Hashem in the middah of Mikel Kamocha and the middah of Nosei Avon, right? Even to an extreme degree, let's say for these few days, Hashem, I want to be maavir on my middos. I want to activate this middah in Shemayim. I want to activate. I know I do a lot of averas. I know I've got so many things going on, and I know I try to do tshuva, but I know it's impossible to hit all of them. And I'm going to keep on trying for sure. I'm going to keep on trying. But like Rav Dessler tells us, this is mamash a shortcut. Like Rav Chaim Vital says, it's an opportunity. We should relish and look forward to these opportunities over these few days to be maavir on middos. If it's with our spouse, if it's with our children, if it's with our friend, if it's with our parents, if it's with our siblings, look for opportunities to be maavir on middos. Look for opportunities to try to give in and not stand up for what I want, and not take the thing that I want and let somebody else have it, and not, all these things, just to try to give in for these few days. And if Be'ezras Hashem, we should be zoche. Hashem should open up these middos for us from Shemayim. He should give us a year of bracha, a year of mazel, a year without sorrows, a year of yeshuos, a year of safety and freedom from our enemies, and a year of geula. Oy, Mirz Hashem, the karov, b'mher v'ameinu, amen. We should have a great Yom Tov. Hashem should hear all of our tefillos. Have a wonderful Yom Tov and a ksiva v'chasima tova.